This is a solution artist, Bobby F. Perryhart, coming to you guys live with a very, very powerful message. Man, today is lit. I am so excited for what's happening right now. All of the different things that are going on right now. It just gives you this surreal sense of feeling. I don't know if anybody else is experiencing this. What is it? Retrogrades and planets, and oh my god, how many times am I going to say this stuff? It's crazy out there. Right before this conversation started, my weather out here, there's a freaking thunderstorm happening outside. Like, the weather is crazy right now. People, there's dense energy I'm dealing with inside of relationships, my clients' relationships, mine, the relationships I hold. All of this stuff is starting to come through. All of this stuff is really starting to break forward, and it's pushing us to its absolute level. So I wanted to be here with you guys. I have my pen in hand. You know what that means. We're going to read some numbers today. So were you to put your birthday down below and drop your B-Day, there may just be a quick little special message just for you. Also, you guys are going to book your session in live. You're going to get a free gift from me valued at $100. Okay, so this is a wonderful time and an absolute epic opportunity to get real with yourself, because I know a lot of this stuff is coming. And I was helping my client today. I was like, garbage trucks are here. Garbage trucks are here. What are you getting rid of? Garbage trucks are coming. What's in your garbage bin? And to process that energy is literally the essence, the quintessential essence of what I do, is to help people actually move through the energies that may be attacking them, limiting them, blocking them, self-sabotaging them. Like, pick your battle. Trust me when I say people be dealing with some stuff, all right? John Robert, what's going on, my brother? Danny's here, Brianna, Melinda, Michaela, Laura Lee, how's it going? Absolutely super powerful to see you guys here. Like, unbelievable what's happening out there. How are you guys doing? How's the feeling there? Drop your birthday below. I'm only going to take a few people today. I have a short time, so I've got to really jump into it. But for those of you who book in live, on my site, you book your session in, I'm going to give you a free gift, okay? So share this video. Hey, Angelique, how's it going? Share this video with your people. Bobby's got a free gift for you guys to book in live, host a watch party. Help me get this thing out. What else are you guys doing on a rainy day? I don't know if it's raining where you are, but it's raining outside there. And I was like, well, then let's make it rain, because I'm bringing the sunshine, I'm bringing the heat, I'm bringing the passion, and I'm absolutely going to make this thing happen. So for those of you guys who are keeping up with my story, there is a trip happening. We're going to be taking the kids out to Disneyland. We're going to absolutely be doing some powerful things. I'm partnering up with some amazing mentors right now to really help bring my game to the next level. A lot of things going on. You guys saw my post. I'll be making an app. Laura Lee, you're up. Okay, so I'm making an app. It's going to be pretty cool. You're going to be able to, figure out the letters in your name, or any name, business name, whatever, without having to bug me and be like, oh, what's this mean, and what's this mean, and da, 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 da. Okay, so Laura Lee's born on the 24th of March, right? So we're gonna go 3 and then 24 and then 1987. Okay, so we're gonna do this 3, 6, and 7. 3 plus 6 is 7. Life past 7. Cool. Anyone else wants to get in there? Let me know. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna go for about half an hour, and then I gotta run because I got another meeting to go through. And I got my little girl here trying to interrupt us. So I'm just going to see if I can grab her real quick. Okay. Can someone help me with Jen? Hey, Jamie. Thank you, buddy. Cool. She's got little magic sand all over her. That's fun. I love magic sand. Danny, my boy. Absolutely going to be doing this for you, bro. So we have Danny here with this number here showing up on October, and then it's the 14th of October, and then you're born in 1986. Okay, so we'll do that one as well. 1, 5, and 6. Cool. So life path 3, right? Anyone else wants to do this and join this conversation, you're more than willing to. I've only got half an hour here. We'll call it 35 minutes. How about that? All right, so it's gonna be a short, little punchy, sweet one. But man, is it raining outside? I don't even care. We're still gonna make it rain. We're still gonna put stuff together. There's a bunch of stuff going on out there. And if that means that it's going on out there, I guarantee you it's going on inside of here within you. Okay? Like, so within, so without. As above, so below. Whatever you want to call it, everything is everything. We are all one. The universe in a single atom. Okay? So literally what you see outside is a reflection of what's going on inside of you. Now, some of you guys caught out there in the rain. Some of you guys are prepared for the storm. I like to think that I have. And some of us are still expanding through times where everyone's contracting, people are breaking up, people are dying, there's challenge, all kinds of things are happening. People are like, Bobby, where's my money? Where's my, not that I owe them money. Where's my success? How come I'm not having a good time through wealth? Krista's here. We're going to do Krista too. I love to be able to read people's numbers. We're absolutely going to get into this for you. Krista's May 12th. Cool. May 12th, 1975. A pleasure and a pleasure to be able to connect with you here. We're going to go 593. Cool. Okay. And so a lot of stuff's going on out there. It's going to be a direct correlation reflection to what you are dealing with on the inside of your own being. So this is kind of a time-sensitive message here. All right. In the next 35 minutes or whatever it is, rain is coming, not soon enough. Right here, it's already here. So it's on its way. Big thunderstorm. And suddenly it was just like dump. And then next thing you know, now the sun's coming back out. Totally hashtag Vancouver Island, like literally does this all the time. But we're still making it sun. We're making it shine. We're making it rain, whatever you want to call it. Your success story is like the freaking rainbow at the end of a storm. Some of us get drowned out. Some of us get taken out during the storm. And we get a chance to go and move through it anyway and be like, I'm training for this. A little rain never hurt nobody. A little torrential downpour of my spiritual energy attacking me and tidal waving my whole life. I'm going to rebuild. I'm absolutely going to journey through this. I didn't come into this business to quit. I didn't come into this life to fail. I didn't go through XYZ just to fall short. And I would have hoped that we're all of the same freaking mind here, okay? That you decide, you make a strong, solid decision, and you start watching what happens and go in there. Hey, Bobby, you missed me. Janice, always. I'm pleased to have you. Thank you so much for coming back out. Oh, sorry. I didn't miss you. I didn't miss you, Janice. So let's do this. Okay, so Janice is here. We're going to do December. And actually, I have to put it in queue because I did miss the comment. But we'll absolutely make sure you're in there. Okay, so December 275. Let's go December 2nd, 1975. And then we'll show up with the number there. Let's just do it real quick. 3, 2, and 2, 2. So 4, 7, right? Or 6 plus 3 is 9. Okay, cool. So we have a life path 9. We're going to go through this conversation here. Tash, good morning from Australia. So let's go with, I don't know my Australian's like super bogan, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so we're going to go 12th of June, 79. Okay, cool. So we're going to go June 12, 1979. Guys, anybody who books in with me right now while you're live is going to get a nice life path, Tash. Didn't we already do this? We're going to do this again. I don't care. So anyone who books in with me is going to get a free $100 gift from me. You're going to get a chance to choose. It's like Bobby dollars. So we have to give you a report for someone else. We extend your session. We save it for later. We give it to someone else. But let's keep this thing going forward because I don't know about you guys, but pay it forward. Help people help people. Some people can't afford this. Some people really need a helping hand. And to think that the power of your conversation is beneath this, like numbers in your birthday, in your name, the most powerful thing. I had a very, very loving conversation with a client today, last night, in a few minutes again. I'm like super in love with what I do because by the time I'm done with it, I'm like, so any questions? And then people are like, and they just don't know what to say because of that really strong emotional value of, oh my God, the universe knows who I am. Oh my God. And let's see, Krista, did I get you? May 12, 75. Cool. Or is that December 5th? Let me know, Krista, because I thought I saw it the other way a second ago. Kathy, what's going on, Kathy? How you doing? Okay, I'm going to take you as well. Let's do it. And we're going to do this. And I really hope that I don't mess this up because if I run out of time, I'll be really super sad. So let's go. Kathy says 4/1/1971. Confirm January or April. Kathy, is it January 1st or April 4th? Because I know you are on the other side of the world. So I'm assuming it's going to be the 4th of January. But we'll absolutely talk about it. I don't mind to give you a little bit of a reading. So cool, guys. Book in with me. Get it live, and I'll hit it on my watch. I'll see it. And then that way I'll give you a free gift, $100 free gift, okay? Debbie's here. Let's do it. Debbie, let me know. Is that a North American August or an Australian October? So let me just see here. Debbie's showing up with some numbers. really it doesn't really make a difference, but it would be nice to know in which order it does come in. So I have your guys' name written down, but confirm with me what your birthday is. Aaron, what's going on? Carly, January. Thank you. Okay, so Kathy says January 4th, okay? 1971. I know I'm going fast. I usually have a lot of time to do this. I don't have a lot of time to do this today. So I really wanted to make sure I got to you guys properly. So hang with me. This isn't going to take more than half an hour, but let's get started. Let's do this. So what I do with people is I take a look at the conversation that's happening inside of their birthday, the conversation that's happening inside of their names. Does it align? Does it work? Is it serving you? Okay. So to know when, I love to book, please. Tash, absolutely. Get with me. My site is right there, bobby@perryhar.xyz. Were you to book in live, I'm going to give you $100 spending tickets with me that we can either give reports and give someone an extra bit of love, give you an extra bit of love, save some time for something else, perhaps maybe for some review. Maybe after our session, you got some questions you need to think about, and then you can come back later and have a little bit of review. Aaron, what's up? Let's do this. Okay, Aaron is my young blood. Look at this guy, 1996. Look at you, you're a kid. So let's do this. Let's go Aaron, and but don't write them out. Those are really powerful numbers, man. So let's go May 22, 96. Okay, 1996, and we'll see that as a 7. Okay, so 5, 4, life past 7. Cool. Super mature. So yeah, being that age must suck. But it's we're going to absolutely see a giant level of wisdom inside of Aaron's numbers. So when we have this conversation, you get a chance to see the true spiritual reflection like it's a freaking mirror, and actually let it get a chance to see yourself. I would absolutely recommend, hey, Carry On, what's up, buddy? This is going to be powerful. This guy's a boss. Spiritual descendant. Look at, even his last name says Starseed. So we're going to go 9, 26, and then 81. Cool. We're good? Andrew Bird. Man, that was a very powerful session we had. That was really cool. Okay, cool. So we have a conversation about your names. We have a conversation about your birthday. You finding this out alleviates all of the tension. It literally puts on the map where the part of you that's awesome, where the part of you that's a challenge. To know where these pieces are is everything. They say this in The Art of War, that the battle is won in the mind and in the heart and within you before it is ever won on the battlefield. Confucius even say, mightiest is the warrior who has conquered himself. So we understand that there can be no enemy without, if there is no enemy within. And sometimes when I'm talking to people, there's a bit of a slap fight between ourselves. I want to be successful in business, and I don't want to work, or I don't want to be an employee, or I don't want to be an entrepreneur. Whatever shows up that kind of, I can't find my voice. And all of these little bickering battles inside of us needs to fucking stop. And the reality is that it's not. And this is what happens, why my people feel they're so freaking amazing after we talk, because it's like, finally, somebody gets me. So let's get Laura Lee first, and let's absolutely move this thing here. I wonder if I even have time for this, because there's a lot of people here who's writing their birthdays on, and I keep carrying on. So Melissa, let's put you on the list, okay? And if I get to you, I do. And it's 3rd of July. So we're going to go July 3rd, 1979. And then we're going to see here, who else? Was Krista, you're on the list. Don't worry. 3rd time, 4th time now. She said, you better read my numbers, Bobby. I didn't come here and watch you live spit like this for nothing. So what we're going to do is Melissa here. We're going to get Melissa on this. I think I've read yours as well already, but who cares? Let's do it again. So let's go July 18. Happy early birthday. And then 1979. Okay. So let's start this off with Laura Lee's conversation, and were I to be able to pull this open again and find more time, I always do this. I like to do free readings for people. It really helps to open up the floodgates here, but you guys have a chance to book in while we're live. There's like 25 minutes left, www.bobby@perryhar.xyz, and I will give you a free gift, but I have to read your name while you're doing this. It's gonna buzz on my phone and let me know if you guys booked in or not. So if in case nobody does and I'm like, then nobody gets a free gift, all right? But I will absolutely invest in your future. Cindy, what's going on? A little bit of hand emoji. What's up? Okay, so Laura Lee, back to you. Let's do this. Life Path 7. And I just want to confirm June, ding, 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 ding. Life Path 7 is going to be a quiet and reserved side. Now, there's really 2 pieces to this woman, okay? And there is kind of with everyone. And we don't know if it's just 2 pieces. We're not looking at your name right now. But your life path says quiet, calm, kind of psychic, this feeling of intuitive, very reflective, a little bit more disconnected from the emotion, wants to sort of be an observer. There's nothing wrong with that. The power of questions is an amazing way to determine how your life is going to look. So if you're born in July, you got a 7, somewhere inside your name, you like quiet spaces, you like meditating or yoga or going inward in prayer, maybe you're super religious, no big deal. This is where a 7 really starts to come in, that feeling of deeper wisdom. Now, on the other side of your birthday, it says fun, love, social, joy. I want to enjoy. I just want to have a fun time. I just want to be in love and really create a very love for the heart, princess, mama heart. Okay, this is like 2 pieces of your evolution. And then there's another side of your evolution that says once you do it, once you sort the family out, once you sort out your love life and you figure it out, it becomes very quiet and you become a really solid listener, a really solid piece of advice, a heart that really cares, people who absolutely want to like hug you and be with you, and they'll seek you out for advice. They probably already do, because this is a very loving person who cares. They're listening to you. They're very present with you. And this is going to be part of that where we really have to settle the score here, because maybe there's a party who can't find your voice. Oh my God, big surprise. Everyone with the number 7 is dealing with this somewhere. I don't know what to say. I can't do the go live. But on the other side of it, when you're in your mind, you're actually thinking about what you would say on the go live and absolutely living that fantasy reality of what it would look like to actually be that social, that power, that communicative, that leadership shows up inside there, okay? So to know that these numbers are there should really quell a lot of the frustration to think, where's my voice? Where's my heart? These are the 2 major components. She's present, spiritually aware. She's emotionally mature. To have this inside of your name is a really, really or a birthday is a very, very powerful way to say, hey, look, there's going to be 2 stages of your life. You're going to be a little girl, and then you're going to grow into a woman. And then you're going to become the wisdom of the ages that is within you. So were you to, I don't know, be building a certain business of some kind, it's going to be a pleasure to deal with you. You're going to create that family there. But I promise you, the success in your business is going to be related to the power of questions that you ask other people. You do not need to go around selling anything. You need to ask someone the question where they sell themselves. So I don't know what that looks like for you, but you can lead with questions like, why is this for you? Why should I coach you? How come, you're so special? Like, what's your vision? What are your dreams? Like, and sometimes people are going to be like, damn, no one's ever asked me that before. Sets you apart instead of like, oh, look at my business and here we go and da-da-da-da-da. And to actually be a present piece so that someone else can come up to you and be like, hey, you know what? I like the cut of your jib. And you're like, all right, cool. So what's the cut of yours? Like, how does this work? And you keep on asking more and more questions until the really faded question. So what do you think we should do next? What do you think the next and best steps should be? So what would you do next if you had a choice to start this business? Or it seems like this is the one for you. I mean, are you ready to go? Cash or credit? And that feeling wants to come in to think, you don't need to ask them, so do you want to join my business, yes or no? It's more like, what do you think we should do? After all of this is said and done, it seems to be pretty clear. What's your next best step? Well, I think I should get started. If you do this right, they're going to lead into this and be like, I want what you got. So you don't, and that can be pretty relieving, since part of us is like, go live. I have to go out there and say something to people. And that 7 is like, I don't know I can't even say anything because it's paused. It wants to listen. It wants to absolutely listen. So knowing that that's there, become a really good solid listener and a really good polisher of questions. Inside of the major part of this, you become a really solid coach. So I'm glad you're with us. I'm glad you're with our business. Book that in with me. I'm going to give you a $100 free gift with your booking, okay? So Laura Lee, this is it. This is the time. If you need a payment plan, unfortunately, it doesn't apply to you, but I won't be available for the next couple of weeks. So you may want to book it in now, because that's how far I'm booking out right now. End of July. And I'm like, that's a lot of time. We're in a really sticky situation. We really need to make sure that a lot of people get helped and a lot of people get motivated to take their life back in their own arms and their own control. Feels good. Just put it out there. It feels real good when you're looking at your path and you're like, boom, building a house right there. Let's do it. I don't care what happens. Let's make boom. Okay, cool. So Danny, my boy Danny, you still with us, man? Let me know. And I will, hey, Shannon, what's up? Hey, my brother, Kevin, what's going on? Thank you so much. Lorelei, thank you. Absolutely, thank you for showing up, and thank you for being part of my life. Nikki, what's going on? Hey, how are you? Cindy, I'm not sure if I'm going to have, here we go. I'm on mobile, and I can't do it. Oh, there it is. Thank you. I appreciate you, Melissa. So, Tash, absolutely, make sure you book that in, because honestly, guys, this thing will change everything. Danny's here. All right, Danny. Life path 3, big kid. All right, this is going to be tough. because the other parts of your chart don't say big kid. The part of you that's going to be a big kid is like the joy, the charm, the I want to have fun, I want to enjoy. You're gonna be a fun guy. I met you. You're a fun guy. On the other side of this, your birthday looks like someone's name. Okay, that's actually a really solid level of leadership, a very passionate level of fighter. So you don't want to get into an argument with this guy, and then a solid level of it all paid off. So the solid level of it all paid off is like finally that you get there at a certain point in your life. This is what happens when you change your name around and you actually like say, I ain't waiting until I'm an old man to do that. I got to do something now. Right now, you're probably experiencing some of the more difficult levels of easy come, easy go, or I spend more than I make, or I can't seem to solidify or take myself seriously. There could be a lot of like, I couldn't be bothered with becoming mature. It does come for you. One day it will be there, but it may not be just quite yet. Okay. Right now it's like, I'm independent. I'm a leader. I've got my own thing. I absolutely am a fighter. I want to go and have fun. I want to go and enjoy myself. And there's like a fight that you're going through in life. And that feeling could be financial, could be emotional, could be a relationship, could even be with the self. One side says it's all good. The other side is bullying the self or fighting the self, or heaven forbid, it's arguing and fighting with other people. Might be a difficult time for us to experience right now just because of what's happening up there. But in the nice version of this, the total back up far enough and look at Danny all at once, there's a connection there that says the prince becomes a king. The prince becomes a king. So there is a very strong destiny that were you to succeed through the fight, that you'll land in a pile of money and a pile of love. Okay, that's like the destiny of your birthday. Unfortunately, the fate of your name says something else. So when we see okay, I'm gonna have to just kind of mute this, and let's see if I can, mute, because this person keeps on saying what's up to me, and maybe it might not. But the reality is that when you're getting to maturity level, which just seems to take forever, like Danny's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Maturity is a word that's not in my dictionary. And I'm like, yeah, but he's a fun guy to hang around with. He's a joy. He's a little bit sharp. He's a little off the cuff. But that's part of your charm. That's part of your charisma. That's part of who you are. Don't let that fire burn your house down. You absolutely need to know, and wifey needs to know that, hey, I'm a big kid. Papa's Rolling Stone, gather no moss. And that feeling of wants to stay active, needs to travel, needs to be fluid, and needs to have fun, and needs to have joy and romance in your life. It will pay off. Where are we to see the end of this investment? And you had the right key. Is your name the right key? I don't know. I'm not going to look into names today. But Nikki, if I can get to you, I will. A few people have been asking to get in. But Brandy's like, what's your payment plan like? $50 a week. And it's 6 payments for an hour. 8 payments for 90 minutes. I absolutely recommend 90 minutes up front, and whatever you need. Like if it's like, I can't afford that, can we do it bi-weekly? Fine. If I can't afford that, can we do $20 a week? Fine. Whatever you can consistently do for yourself, fine. Hey, I need 2 months to pay you. Fine. I don't care. I want to make you money now. I don't want to wait for your limiting belief and your inability to afford this to take over and be like, I'll get a session one day. And then it's another 2 years, and it's like, Bobby, I'm still struggling in my business. I'm like, well, no shit. Your name is never going to get you out of there. To absolutely know your story now up front. Guys, the universe throwing you a bone here. Pay me later. Pay me when you get millions. I don't care. Whatever it happens, you have to absolutely get this information. It will change your life forever. Tash, I just tried to missed the last 5 minutes. I was doing the 30-minute, but couldn't find the payment plan option. Not on my website. You have to book in with me, and you have to let me know that, and we'll figure it out. I'll send you an invoice. It's no big deal, but you just have to message me first if you want. And then at that point, I'm sorry, free gift doesn't apply to you guys. If you need your payment plans, then I'm taking a risk. So are you. Let's make you money. Let's absolutely make this thing going, okay? Brandy's like, fuck yeah, I want 90 minutes. Message me. I'll put you on the calendar. You're waiting until the end of July, though. I unfortunately won't be able to do it. By chance, if I have some free time, which is like my time isn't free. So if I do, then I will absolutely start saying, hey guys, who wants to come in? But there is a lineup of people waiting to do this. So in case that's you, promise you, divine timing will take over for you. So back to Danny. You are going through a challenge right now. There is a leader and a warrior underneath your fun-loving guy. And this can be a challenge to take yourself seriously, to have other people take you seriously. You're ambitious. You're a leader. You have everything you want. Want to do things and have everything you want. But the 3's like, I don't know. I'm just more of a fun type of guy. It will grow out of that. You just have to have the right name to do it now, or be very patient, which I can guarantee. He's born on the 14th. He ain't patient. It's like, give it to me yesterday. So just to know that this is the place that you're meandering over. Reason why I like you is because this guy looks like my wife's name. And it's funny, your wife is Sally. Your name on your birthday looks like Sally. It looks like 156. It's the same name. So just so you know, you'd be like, huh, no shit. No wonder I have my wife. No wonder we butt heads. No wonder we're the same kind of person. It's because there is a value in there that says your birthday shows up like her name. That rings true to me, that you guys are supposed to have a family, have some kids, da-da-da-da-da. Sorry, do yours. You got a shower, Aaron? That's really what's going on? Can't wait 15 minutes, man. I'm going to get through this really quickly, okay? So Janice, and we're going to take a look at Janice here. Another, or here we got, have a life path 9. I almost even want to check it just to make sure that I'm not making a mistake here. But we go 3, 2, and 4, right? So 3 plus 2 is 5 plus 4 is 9. Good, life path 9. Janice. All right, Janice, if you're with us, let me know. Okay, I'm going to PM you. Thank you, Nikki. Absolutely, let's do this. Let's, like, whatever it takes, guys. You need to have this conversation. I promise it will absolutely change your life, okay? Even poor Aaron's waiting on a shower. He's like, stinky boy here. I got to take a shower, man. When you were making me wait here. So let's get this going because I'm going to have to speed up on this. Life path 9, giant heart, Janice. But at the same time, born in December, hey, we enjoy childhood. Absolutely not a bad look, okay? Very, very big, cares for nature, cares for animals, cares for others, cares for the bigger picture, and also cares about having a good time and making sure no one else is upset. Then you go into a state of service to other people. This is a very big pit to fall into where we may take care of others more than we take care of ourselves, and that's putting it lightly. You're very hardworking, absolutely. If someone needs you, you will be there. If you need yourself, not so much. All right, that's just the painful reality of having numbers that's point more into the direction of service in others and making other people feel good as opposed to pointing into my own direction and being selfish for once. Hopefully your names counterbalance that. And you're like, actually, I am pretty selfish. I do take care of myself. It's because your names show up that way, in which case there's a frustration. It's like, I want the approval of others, but damn it, I just want to do something for myself. And this can be that challenge. And of course it's so true. Otherwise numerology would be not true. But the reality here is that you're a life path 9, which means that you're out for impact. And when you become 55 one day, I know it's not for a while, right? Let's just put it off into the future. But there's this looming destiny of I want to do something big. And I really want to set in a big level of vibration or a big level of energy. Let me continue moving this generation, this planet forward. There's a big destiny, a spiritual one, that was not acknowledged in the first 55 years of your life. You're changing. You're going through a change. Please understand this. There will be another life for you in this body. One will speak of the sweetheart, I will do anything for you. And the next one will be like, that's it. Everybody, construction zone. We're building something. I only have 25 years left and I'm out. And I'm going to make this world a better place on my way out. So this is where that number shows. Does your toolkit say, I'm the man and these are, or I'm the woman, these are the tools that I need that a contractor uses, or is this is a play school set of like rubber duckies and stuff? So this is where a name really helps to either challenge you in your path or get out of your way and absolutely get out of your own way and go for your success. But this one, it's not about the money. It's, of course, money's enjoyable, but it's about how many people you can help, which is also very profitable. All right, Krista, you're up. Life path 3. Party never ends with this girl. Okay, we have a very loving sweetheart. There's a value inside of here. Hey, Jessica, what's up? Absolutely interested in numerology is the man to go. What's up, Sue? Appreciate you, girl. So when we're looking at Krista's life path, there's a value of princess and a value of fun. You're also born in 75. So there is, again, that looming destiny of I want to build something big in my third part of my life. But the first part of your life is all about, whoa, commitment. Whoa, kids. Whoa, I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm a big kid. And you're going to stay looking young. You're going to stay looking fun. This is going to be that like never gets old vibe. Life path 3, born on a 12 day. That's another 3 in the middle of your life. That says, hey, look, I'm not getting older. You fool people with your age all the time. I bet so. But it would be nice to see you travel. Would be nice to get a backpacking in if you're going to go see the different parts of the world when you're younger. If that didn't happen, you're like, damn it, I knew I should have done that. It's because you're born in May. And that's like, look, I ain't got no time to commit. I just want to have a fun time and enjoy, move myself forward this is what those numbers are saying inside of there, has a difficulty taking itself seriously. And maybe a pretty face, but at the same time, it's like, man, why don't I take as much power into my discipline as I do into my joy and my pleasure? Not an uncommon thing that, like, this is very common, thing that a lot of people deal with in life, is that they just can't help but hit the microwave of success. Let me order, let me have fun, let me play, let me enjoy, let me eat, let me drink, let me quickly jam the button, and it suddenly stops working after a certain while. And we're like, what the hell am I missing? How come I want to have all this fun, but when it comes to taking things seriously, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with myself. This is where those challenges show up. So just in case that's a bit of an issue for you, I would say that the best way to make money in this game of life that you're playing is to have fun. Have fun. It's the best thing to absolutely ever happen to you. People will enjoy you from it. You bring the sunshine. It's eyes lit up when they see you. You're a great friend. Absolutely no worries about that. But it would be nice to translate that into a bank account, right? We're in business together, are we not? And if not, and you're not in business, come and talk to me. I'll give you a really sweet, solid opportunity. But the reality is, I'm assuming that you're with us because you're part of my audience. And that means that, you know what? Hey, I'm driving my life. I'm absolutely taking it. But either way, come and see me. I'll help you get a strategy. I work with people. I've got a 3-session deal on my site right now that discounts my hours so that you guys can buy a package deal, and we take a look at you, we take a look at your future, and we take a look at your peripherals, my business, my family, my everything, whatever else is around, maybe my limiting beliefs, my past, and what's happened I need to uncover that. We get a chance to dive into it. Usually my clients book into me about anywhere from 3 to 5 times over the next year and a half. So for you to be able to know, I need to pick a mentor, I need to pick a coach, it starts with my spiritual healing, and then it quickly evolves in best practices to be able to run your digital, online, mobile, laptop, lifestyle business, however it is that you want to build it. I've been in the game since 2013, and I love being an entrepreneur. I love coaching, mentoring, helping people get out. So if you do need that solid, rah-rah, cheerleader, coach, trainer, person in your corner, I am a gun for hire, all right? So I would imagine you're going to pull out the big guns with this one. It's going to turn into putting a weird letter in your name will be worth it. Sometimes I get a chance to use your actual name. So in this case, Krista, Party Never Ends, you're like, man, I really want to get some serious success. Might be landing in your name or the lack of it, okay? How about Tash? Tash is going to show up as a Life Path 8. This is the same thing that happened with the other one, Laura Lee. 637 or 367. Now yours is 638. There's 2 pieces of this. This is a bit more frustrating. One says, I want to be a powerful woman in business. I'm going to go through my maturity up front. And then the second stage of her life says, I'm going to have that fun time. Gotta have that fun time. It's wine o'clock. Let's have some fun. Let's enjoy. This is the downward steep slope of like, you better be careful with this. Because sometimes one treat leads to too many, one thing leads to the next, and next thing you know, we disassociate from ourselves in an effort to feel good because we're not satisfying our business. Oh, that's scary, especially for you. That's like, ooh, wealth. That's a big, big, big like letter there. That's a big word to say. If you don't create money in your life, there's a storm of depression ahead of you, which could take you out. There is a double 8 in there. Make money. And you're like, tell me how. I'm all ears. Have love. Love is the ticket to your wealth. This isn't the way with everyone. I'd like to say it's the way for most people. But the reality is that this number of love in your life shows up as a precursor to the wealth generation of your life. So if you can make a solid stance and say, I am going to be a powerful person in business, you absolutely better bet your bottom dollar. We're going to also want to see a very loving, joyful story that brings people to inspiration about, about you and about your brand, about your content, what you bring to the game. So you got to really pull these 2 pieces in together. You're blessed with a powerful life path, a powerful month to be born in, a powerful year to be born in. There's a lot of that power showing up inside of your chart. Let's not mess it up. I think I gave you a letter. I don't see you using one. In case you are or not, let me know. And if I did give you a letter and you're not using it, what are you doing? If you don't need a letter, then sorry, I forgot. But the reality is that this thing is depending on you to create success and wealth in your life. If you're like, damn it, I'm depressed, I can't figure it out, I'm mad at myself, I'm This is where those numbers show up. I'm sad at myself. I can't figure this out. The bottom side of numerology is not a fun place to be in. Negative numerology is a thing, and it goes, ugh. It will push the crap out of you. And that's what a soul is supposed to do when it's being born or being a part of life, is this whole conversation around how do I get to the place of nirvana, place in my soul, place in my being, whatever needs to show up. What's the future of my life look like? Okay, try to change it to T and K, but I think you chose wrong. Let me just double check, because I know I don't even have my phone with me. Message me and I will go back in there. But I think you choose wrong. I'm not sure what you mean by that, but we will take this conversation offline. I've got 3 minutes, so let's keep going. All right, Kathy, Debbie, and Aaron. So Kathy shows up as a number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9. Then we see a life path 5. Traveler, warrior. This person's got a lot of ambition, but she's patient. Okay, and there's a powerful level of leadership in there. You're not afraid to work hard, and you're not afraid to dream big. Perfect combo. Unfortunately, you may work harder than you need to and maybe a little bit more limiting in your belief than it serves you. That's a challenging reality that you're in. I can appreciate that, but there will be I need to travel. I need to give it all back to the world. I want to fight for the world or fight for others. There can be a very large level of profitability in there. I believe I gave you that name. So in case everyone gave you that name, I think that is your name. But in case that's a name that works for you, I'm glad. But if you do need to change it or move it around at all, you let me know, because I would love to make sure that you actually do the impact that you're looking to create in this planet, because you've worked hard enough for it. I really, really believe that. Debbie, I didn't get a chance to get your number. So if you want to let me know, and there are people out there putting things on there, and I'm like, sorry, because Tash says I'm at the www. I don't know what you mean, because I lost the comment. But Debbie, if you need it, let me know. Okay, I don't have your birthday because I didn't know if it was a month or a year, but let me know if you're still with us. Aaron, life path 7. So this, and you're like, oh, dude, I'm waiting. I got to take a shower and I got to go. So when we're looking at the life path 7, intuitive, quiet, reflective, calm, you can see things beyond the curve. There's a bit of that future foresight. Then we look at May. You're not afraid to run. You're not afraid to travel. This is like, I'm going to travel in this out-of-body experience or this astral projection or whatever it shows up on the inside. This value of you says, I'm going to shift my space. I'm going to move. The 5 stands for warrior, movement, challenge, shift. And the 7 stands for quiet, calm. So this can show up a bit of like a Hulk, like a bit irritated, quiet, 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 and then duck, duck, goose, and you step up and you're like, boom, all right, I'm going to fight now. So this feeling of 5 wants to like bypass commitment. And the 7 is like, this can feel a bit lazy, okay, in the earlier part of your life. At the age of, Debbie, give me your birthday, okay, October 8th. Thank you. October 8th, 1977. Okay, you're up next. Okay, and then so Aaron, we're looking at 3 stages of your life that show up. 1 is the wisdom. It will come for you as you get older. So you already have it, but it will be worth it in the end for that quiet, reflective part of you. Then there's the, I don't care, I'm going to run, I'm going to move, I'm going to get this thing going, I'm going to make something happen, I want to do big things, I can see it now. When we look at numbers like this, you can see, you can run, you can build. This is a very powerful level for an entrepreneur to know that you want big things. You are not afraid to run after them. And if you close your eyes, you can almost taste it, bro. You can almost see it. That's a wonderful feeling to have. Your name may mess you up. Let's just put it this way. If you're like, then what am I missing? It's because when you say the name, it's not actually a key that unlocks the vibration that you need to. Cool. Debbie, I think this might be it because I got a session. Sorry, carry on, Melissa, everybody else. But my Debbie comes out for you here. We're looking at a vibration here that says 1, 8, and 6, life path 6. But we absolutely like it. Janice's payment site is not coming up. You guys got to book it through a browser. Don't tap on the thing and wait for it to pop up a payment, because sometimes Facebook doesn't do that. So in case you want to make sure your payment is booked in, you copy it, put it into a browser. If you're still having problems, I'll send you an invoice. Don't let it go. Absolutely, okay? Let me make sure, carry on, man, I really want to do this for you. Just let me see if I can make sure my boy's going to wait for me. Let me see here. Give me 10 minutes. Let's just see if I bought some time. How about that, okay? If he says no, then I'm going to have to say, sorry, carry on. So let's do this really quickly. So, Debbie, life path 6, the master of balance. Gives a little bit more than required. let's just put it this way, you love and care so much that it may overtake the self-love and self-care that you desperately need. I like to think being born in October really sets you up for like, look, I gotta take care of myself too. I'm gonna do what's right for me as well as my family. I like that. I didn't get that until I was 27. So for you to grow up in a vibration of independence, power, I'm gonna be who I am, shows up as this really loving, caring heart, probably wanna get married, probably wanna have a family, but then, woo baby, being born on the 8th, that deadly mix of, ooh, I love it. It's a good number to have, a good solid combo. Life path 6, balance between money and love. Day path 8, a value of wealth. These are the 2 numbers that we're looking for inside of numerology. It will turn into loving, lasting, absolutely amazing relationships of growth. You become a teacher, a mother, a mentor, a coach. This wants to create wealth around you helping other people become wealthy. It's not just about you. It's about you helping people do that. That is very profitable. But this thing that shows up in there is like, man, I wouldn't bet against this woman on a bad day. Like maybe your name kind of messes you up a little bit and you're overgiving, or I don't take care of myself, or I get exhausted halfway through the day, or why is it never enough? It's because the name might be screwing you around. That's the whole point of doing these things, is that once I'm like, you're like, oh my God, that's me. And I'm like, really, this is all I'm looking at. And then next thing you know, it's like, so what am I missing? Then we get a chance to see, okay, well, let's take a look at what your name is saying. And sometimes the name is like, don't do it, bro. Don't do it, girl. And then your birthday's like, there's no speed limit on this road. I can make as much money as I truly want, desire, and please. I got all the impact I want in the world. Look, I can see the Wizard of Oz really literally from here. But then the actual car itself is like, and you're like trying to like figure it out. And it's like I'm putting Kool-Aid in my gas tank. And it doesn't work. And this is why cranking your name a few degrees unlocks the famous Clint X. Morgan, who I'm putting on blast right now. Let's see, sure, cool. Clint just gave you guys an extra 8 minutes. So in case anybody knows who that is, you pop him out and say, thanks, bro, I appreciate you. But let's continue on. Let's carry on, if you will. So carry on. Let's do this. You ready, man? I appreciate you. Good. This is funny. And we're going to see this because we're going to take a look at your birthday. Life path 9, cosmic. This person is more universe than he is human. You ever how do you even do this? It's like a cosmic universal magic spell that learns how to be a human being. In the middle of your life, you show up as a wizard. Not creating the wealth that you truly desire or deserve to create can be one of the most painful sources of depression that you'll ever go through. You need to fix the world. You absolutely, and that's just like you on your own. Like you're like, no, man, I absolutely do. I will, and you will. There is a superhero at the end of your life. There is a feeling of leader. I found myself. I found who I am, and I'm here to help the world get to a better place. So we like to see that, and I've seen your content. I'm like, no, that's why I chuckled. I'm like, interesting. There's a very valuable person in here that speaks more of the universe. He's got a very ancient code within him. It's almost unhuman. And then you kind of descend into your wizard mode, which this is a very strong warning because your name may be screwing you around, okay? Just to be fair. This says, be careful what you say, my good man. Be careful what you say because your words are like magnets that come out. So whatever you put into the universe will absolutely like magnetize around you to a very scary level of skill. So sometimes the name is like, screw it. And like, bah, I can't do this. And then it's going to disassociate from itself. And that could be one of the most challenging things that's like, I don't even know what I was thinking when I stepped into my time machine and came back to like 2019. Like, what the hell? Even worse, 1981. Like, am I missing something here? The technology isn't around yet. People don't love each other the way they need to. This challenge is like almost a blistering headache. And on top of that, now I'm plagued with this idea of I want to be a huge success in life. And I don't even know what that means anymore. But you changing the world and figuring that out before you step into yourself, it's going to be a wonderful journey through a soul. This is how the universe becomes a human being. It says, you know what? I'm going to take a stab at this life stuff. Let's see what people are all talking about. I'm going to be born. And then you're basically here like growing into a human being. But it doesn't happen in your youth. It will happen as a little bit later. I would say this is a very strong person to connect with. Were your name to be as powerful as your birthday, there will be no stopping you. I promise you this. and you're willing to sacrifice yourself for that, okay? Like with like war paint on, like, I will. Absolutely. You're speaking to me, bro. And I'm like, yeah, of course I am, because these numbers are not kidding around. They want to change the world. Melissa, let's do this. Okay, I missed this stuff. Gordon or Andrew, what's up, buddy? How's it going, man? Yes, that is so true. Bobby, my main man. Ishala, what's up? Fist bump. Hey, Cindy, share it to my group. I appreciate you so much. We did an interview, okay? Ishala, you let me know. Message out to me. I'm gonna record you for an hour, okay? I really need to talk to you. Thank you for showing up today. You've been in my peripheral for a while. Okay, so Melissa, July 3rd, 79. You with us or you with us? I gotta go, guys. So if Melissa's here or Melissa or Melissa, if either of you are here, let me know. But I think I actually have to go, so I won't be able to do any more. I'm gonna close my pen. I'm sorry, my friends. I'm gonna hold this thing open for you guys. Book your session in right now, and I will give you a $100 free gift. I promise you guys this will change the trajectory of the success that you consider important to your life, whether it be your wealth, whether it be your love life, whether it be trying to create family or create kids. Sorry, guys, I absolutely have to go because I'm meeting with Clint now. I didn't have any more time. So unfortunately, we're going to stop at Carry On. But the reality is that the conversation will never end. I will do this again. I always come out and do free live readings. I do this on my podcast. I do this on my YouTube. I'm here on Facebook. I'm here for wherever you guys need me to be because I know what's at stake here. We're changing the consciousness vibe. We're absolutely raising it together. And not everybody will. I was talking to my friend today. Some of us are going to be stuck in ourselves and they're never going to recognize the power of their ambition and the power of their drive. It is sad, but it's a painful reality to think that you guys are of the select few. And those of you who go and say, you know what, I'm going to become something. I'm going to go and do something for myself in my life. The universe is like slaps you and say, well, you got this, you got this, you got this, you got this, you got, and it could be enough to break someone. And they're like, you know what, screw it. I'm just going to go get a job. It's safer that way. I'm just going to go to the mall and work at Rogers. And I've done that where I'm like, I don't care about this business. It's too tough. My needs to be liked is too much. I'd rather just take hot, ready iPhone buyers and you know, convince them to buy Samsung. Like, you know, I'm a salesperson. I'll do it all day long. And I don't care if that means I have to serve my family. I'm not going to accept that. I want to help you break free from that once and for all. Become the entrepreneur, the leader, the influencer you were destined to be. Guys, I'm on fire today. I got to go into a conversation with Clint X. Morgan, the man, the Freedom Collective creator. Absolutely, co-creator. And I'm super excited to do that because he's my boy. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you so much for being here with me. Stay tuned. Big things happening. We got the app coming out. We got my site coming out. Stay tuned what we got in the pipeline. But absolutely always and forever here to help you create a foothold onto your success and to find exactly the path. We will create a freaking new one. I don't care. You can take the same one everyone else is taking. I don't care. I only care that you get where you're going. I will take a risk on you. There is no more excuse. If you've been waiting to book in with me and you can't afford it, don't ever say that again. I will absolutely lend you the money to get it done. Please reach out to me. Take your life into consideration. This is it. You only got the one right now. Who knows what happens before or after this? But I like to think that we're keeping score. So it's all about how many hearts, how many loves, how many people we can affect, how many people we can change, how many people we can grow. Have a great day, Tash. Have a great day, everybody. Get a session with Bobby. He blew my mind. See, you heard it. Absolutely. Spiritual woman right there. Absolutely. All right, cool. We'll message you with when you are free, Bobby. Yes, absolutely. Thanks so much, guys. It was a pleasure to connect with you guys. And yes, thanks, Bobby. Book it in. Angie, let's do it. All right, guys. We'll see you guys soon. Take care.